Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Wulong and Yang Mimi, uncle, I love you. Wulong brought his girlfriend to filming, which was like taking care of a baby. He even fed her and coaxed her to sleep on the set. The love story of Wulong and Yang Mimi is like a warm reality drama, showing how to balance career and intimacy in the high-intensity film and television industry. During the filming process, Wulong not only focused on acting, but also took time to take care of Yang Mimi on the set, and even fed her and coaxed her to sleep himself. This behavior can be called taking care of a baby level of pampering, which makes people feel the delicacy and tenderness in their relationship. The two are 9 years apart, but this has not become an obstacle, but has made their way of getting along more unique. Yang Mimi integrates into Wulong's life with a lively and agile attitude, while Wulong gives her enough sense of security with a mature and steady attitude. The interaction between them is not limited to sweet moments, but also a deep emotional companionship. In a high-pressure environment like the set, many couples are inevitably alienated because of busyness, but Wulong and Yang Mimi continue to deepen their connection through the details of life. The way they get along is like a sophisticated emotional support system, showing how partners can provide understanding and warmth in each other's careers. This model not only makes their relationship more stable, but also allows the outside world to see another possibility of mature intimate relationships, not vigorous passion, but silent protection. Perhaps this is the most touching part of their relationship. In the high-pressure real world, they still choose each other and give the most sincere companionship and care. The crew observed that the delicate care shown by Wulong on the set has long surpassed simple care, but has formed a highly refined partner care system. He will arrive at the set in advance and complete triple preparations, adjust the folding recliner to an ergonomic 127 degrees tilt angle to ensure that Yang Mimi can get the most comfortable support during a short break, fix the thermos cup with a scald-proof silicone sleeve on the armrest to ensure that the drinking water temperature is appropriate to avoid scalding or cold, check the lighting equipment on site to avoid direct exposure to the rest area to provide a better sleeping environment. These seemingly trivial actions are actually a set of systematic care plans formed based on 3 months of continuous observation and adjustment. Wulong not only cares about Yang Mimi's immediate needs, but also her long-term comfort and overall condition. With his superb ability to manage details, he infiltrates his care into every tiny link that may affect her. In terms of catering management on the set, his attentiveness is even more amazing. The choice of each meal is carefully considered to ensure that it meets both nutritional needs and Yang Mimi's personal taste. He will confirm the temperature, taste and source of ingredients of the daily dishes in advance, and even taste them himself to ensure the best flavor. During the shooting interval, he will gently hand over the prepared meals and patiently remind them to chew slowly to avoid indigestion. Such a delicate and thoughtful way of caring made the entire crew see that this is not only a sweet interaction between lovers, but also an ultimate caring care. Wulong's meticulous care is not only reflected in the rest arrangements, but also in the scientific research level of finesse and diet management. The black shoulder bag he carries with him not only contains regular items, but also a portable lunchbox prepared by a nutritionist to ensure Yang Mimi's healthy diet and balanced nutrition. The green pepper and pork shreds in the crew's lunchboxes are not simply served on the table in his hands, but are precisely processed by molecular level splitting. He will use tweezers to remove 98% of the vegetable oil, leaving only pure lean meat fibers, and then mix in special sauces to increase the protein content to 23.6 g/100 g. Such precise nutritional intervention not only meets the energy needs of the actors during high-intensity shooting, but also successfully avoids Yang Mimi's rejection of greasy food, allowing her to enjoy meals that suit her personal taste while ensuring her health. This delicate and scientific diet management made the crew see that Wulong's thoughtfulness is comparable to that of a custom-made life assistant. Every detail he considers is based on long-term observation and precise calculations to ensure that Yang Mimi can maintain her best condition and feel the warmth of being cared for under the high-pressure shooting environment. This is not just love between partners, but also a highly professional way of care, which perfectly demonstrates his balance between emotion and responsibility. During the 18-hour continuous overnight shooting, Wulong's emergency care system was fully activated, raising the partner care to a professional level. The black shoulder bag he carried with him was no longer an ordinary carry-on item, but a mobile health management station. The side pockets of the shoulder bag were carefully equipped with a series of medical-grade equipment, including A smart ring that can monitor blood oxygen saturation in real time to ensure the stability of physiological state under long-term high-intensity work. A mugwort hot compress pack certified by a tertiary hospital to relieve muscle fatigue and physiological discomfort, and noise-reducing earplugs that meet the EUCE standard to help get a moment of quiet in a noisy environment to improve the quality of rest. His coping mechanism is precise and efficient. When he found that Yang Mimi had the precursor of migraine due to long-term exposure to strong light, he was able to complete the whole process from symptom identification, equipment access to intervention implementation within 90 seconds. He quickly adjusted the angle of the light source on site, handed over the mugwort hot compress pack preheated to the appropriate temperature, and assisted in wearing noise-reducing earplugs to minimize external stimulation. This series of coherent actions not only demonstrated his deep understanding of his partner's physiological condition, but also reflected his cognizant execution under high-pressure environment. This whole set of systematic care not only ensured Yang Mimi's physical and mental state during her high-intensity work, but also amazed the crew members. This kind of care has gone beyond the ordinary relationship between partners and is more like a professional-level health management plan. Sociological surveys show that in 2024, women's attention to men who are more than 5 years older will surge by 37%, among which problem-solving efficiency is listed as the primary consideration for mate selection by 78% of respondents. This trend not only reflects women's need for stability and security in intimate relationships, but also reflects the attractiveness of efficient, rational and problem-solving men in modern society. On the set, Yulong is undoubtedly a typical representative of this trait. During a live recording, he accurately observed that the air conditioning wind speed affected the recording effect, and quickly adjusted the equipment through gestures to stabilize the ambient noise below 25 decibels to ensure that the clarity of the soundtrack was not disturbed. Such precise control shows his high sensitivity to details and ability to respond immediately. During the shooting interval, he noticed that Yang Mimi's calves were slightly swollen due to standing for a long time, so he immediately took out the fascia instrument and performed targeted lymphatic drainage massage to promote blood circulation and relieve discomfort. This series of operations not only requires keen observation, but also relies on long-term accumulated emergency response experience and a deep understanding of the partner's physical condition. His efficient response impressed the crew members that this was not only a caring relationship between lovers, but also an all-round support system that went beyond traditional partnerships. In a high-pressure environment, he demonstrated the true value of problem-solving efficiency with his actions. Not only was he able to resolve difficulties at critical moments, but he was also able to build deep trust and dependence in daily interactions. This efficient problem-solving ability is the core quality that contemporary women value most in the marriage market. The interaction mode of the two is rewriting the rules of film and television creation. In the short play they co-starred in, 73% of the improvisations came from real details of getting along, including but not limited to the angle of passing the thermos cup, the way of holding chopsticks when picking vegetables, and the dilation of pupils when looking at each other. This artistic treatment of life details gives the work a unique immersive feeling. Industry analysts pointed out that the box office conversion rate brought by such real interactions is 19 percentage points higher than that of traditional performance modes. In terms of the two-way construction of emotional relationships, this couple is shown a textbook demonstration. Through systematic learning and mastering nutrition knowledge, Yang Mimi customized a fitness diet for Yulong, and the protein intake plan she designed met the standards of athletes. The first aid certificate she obtained has successfully handled emergencies in 3 crews. This evenly matched emotional investment has enabled their relationship to break out of the traditional care model and form a unique professional symbiosis. Behavioral psychologists point out that two-way emotional investment that lasts for more than 18 months can increase the tacit understanding between partners to the level of telepathy. Yulong will specially coordinate the shooting notice to ensure that he accompanies Yang Mimi throughout the first 3 days of her menstrual cycle, and Yang Mimi will mark the personality traits of each character in Long's script to help him quickly enter the performance state. This support system that deeply integrates life care with career development has produced a 1.7-fold emotional value-added effect. Contemporary society's perception of age gaps is undergoing a fundamental change. Data from a certain marriage and dating platforms show that the proportion of female users who accept men who are more than 10 years older has jumped from 12% in 2020 to 39% in 2024. Behind this change is the upgrading of women's demand for emotional value. They no longer simply pursue material security, but are eager to find a guide to grow together. The relationship model between Yulong and Yang Mimi just provides a feasible template for this new type of partnership. In a recent Live Crisis Management, the two demonstrated the art of boundary control of mature partners. When Yang Mimi showed signs of fatigue, Yulong used props from the crew to build a temporary screen, which not only created a private space but also maintained the continuity of the live broadcast. The portable humidifier that was activated simultaneously stabilized the ambient humidity in the healthy range of 45-5%. This considerate and professional approach received a 93% favorable rating from the audience, proving that the public's acceptance of rational care is increasing. The social discussion sparked by this baby-raising love is essentially a collision between traditional views on marriage and love and modern emotional needs. When fast food love became rampant, Yulong and Yang Mimi proved with their actions that a true intimate relationship requires systematic construction, professional operation, and continuous investment. Their story is not only a portrayal of individual emotions, but also a microcosm of the transformation of marriage and love concepts in the entire era.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.